Right, so welcome to the perspective class number 7, the step number 7, light. Wow, that's so great. Light is the next step that we're doing, so to speak. And so today a lot of practice, also words, but also practice. And starting in fact with a meditation in a different way, not the way that you are used to doing it here, but you might be familiar with the technique, if you want, the way to meditate. I'm going to tell you more about it in a moment. So this light step, like step 7, is an essential step in our transformation, just like the other ones, of course. And they're all essential, but light is crucial. You know, it's like light is crucial. This is the main focus of our say endeavor to do this. You want to experience light. You want to experience communication, and you know by now you know where to look for it, and it spontaneously comes to you too. So we all know, we're all familiar with moments of light that you feel a connectedness or a fulfillment and a happiness coming out of the blue, but feeling it deeply and inspiring you to in fact enjoy that. But you feel connected when you've experienced light. So light is really the frequency that becomes the most pleasant part of your experience. In fact, it's like this is what you are. It is just like love, of course. And light is just in this process a real, palpable thing that you can experience. You know, it's like when you forgive, suddenly you experience communication and light. Suddenly there's energy, some real energy that is stirring, that's being stirred up in you. You can feel it as warming of your hands, opening of your solar plexus, or your spine starting to glow, or who knows how that, manifests itself in your experience. So today we're really, in a certain sense, focused on your individual experience. And light is crucial, like I said. Light is pretty amazing to see that there's really something that doesn't happen in your human way of living. It is a frequency that suddenly manifests itself in your awareness, and you want more of it. It has a magnetic kind of attraction to you. But then you're afraid of losing it, and then it doesn't seem to work anymore, or you don't experience it, and it's like, where did it go? Well, all these things we look at today, it's like we stay with a certain practice, and so we start with that right now, and that is first becoming still, doing a meditation. But like I said, we do it a little different, because in fact this was the first sentence I put up on the invitation for the perspective seminar, which is like, when my eye is single, my whole body is full of light. And so light is something that is really connected to your physicality, and your willingness to open up for it immediately is responded. Like if you allow yourself space in your mind, it's going to be filled with light immediately. It's like spirit jumps in the space that is between your thoughts, and there's the light. So these are just words I use. So maybe you don't recognize the experience right away when I say this, but it doesn't matter, because the practice of today is something very, very, very easy. Everyone can do it, and it is really beautiful. So maybe the ones that are here, or when you do this as an e-learning, like you might have a Reiki initiation, for instance, like it's the Japanese way of healing with your hands. That was very, yeah, was used a lot in Japan, and spread out all over the world, and people are using it still. I don't know if that's in your neck of the woods too, but at least here in Holland it's still being used. And so I got this initiation too. But that's not really what this is about. At a certain point, we only do the meditation that you learn when you do the practice of Reiki. And this is a light meditation. That's why I use it. It's a light meditation. And so the things that might happen to you is that you suddenly feel your hands warming up, or your spine, or your solar plexus, just like I said before. It really doesn't matter what the experience is. It is just for you to say, become aware of it, what is actually happening when you do this. And it is a great way to open up your hands for light. And well, this is one of the great things that I encountered meeting my teacher, having a meeting with him in the first time that we met, and he telling me, it's like, you have to touch people in order to know that you're a healer. You will have to touch people. You can heal with your hands, is what he said. And from that moment on, I started doing that, and it does work. It's like there's something going on that I had no idea about. I wasn't aware of that. But so this meditation is really, focused on your hands, on the tips of your index fingers, in fact. So what you do is you hold this against your chest, just like that, like very simple, and you focus your attention on the index fingers. More than anything, it's not that you have to push it, not have to do anything, but you're going to use it this way. And at the same time, you relax deeply, breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth, and closing your eyes to go deeply inward to experience this. And this takes about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is play a song that was specially designed for this meditation by a friend of mine. And I play, you'll recognize the genre of the music. It was maybe 15 years ago that I got in touch with it, but it doesn't matter. So I'm using that, playing that, and asking you to do the same. It's like we're going to be still for, say, about 10 minutes, closing your eyes, holding your hands in front of your chest if you can. If that's too much to ask, you can put it in your lap too, but at least focus your hands and your index fingers to touch one another, but focus your attention only on the index, on the place where the index fingers connect. All right, so we're going to do that.